It's currently Thursday morning and it's the last work day for me. That's why I'm sat in the car. I've just pulled up to work. But later on tonight, myself and David, we're off to the theatre. We're going to see Fawlty Towers, and I'm really excited because it's had some really good reviews and I can't wait to see it. The only dilemma I've got is I never know what to wear when I go somewhere like the theatre, because it can be either really, really hot or it can actually be quite cool, and the only seats we could get are the ones right up in the gods, the ones where you can practically touch the ceiling. And this is an opportunity for me to wear something other than a pair of jeans, and I'm really wanting to get the best use out of my clothes. So I'm going to spend the next 8 hours while I'm in work mentally thinking about the outfit that I'm going to wear, so that when I get home, the only thing I need to do is have a shower, have my tea, get ready, and then we can be off. So I'll see you in, in 8 hours when I've survived the work day. Catch you later. I finally made it to 4 o'clock. It started to rain, which is not good because I'm going out soon, like I said. But I just wanted to show you a couple of things. I had a bit of an incident today. I've lost my button off my trousers. Luckily, it's the type of button that goes on the inside, and so I've got like an hook, you know, the like hook and eye on. So I didn't have any embarrassing situations, but it just might be time for a new pair of work trousers. And then I've been given this by a lovely lady who works with me, and it's a little pocket hug, and it's a little penguin. She's had it since Christmas, but she's been off ill, and she's just given me this today. And it's a pocket hug, and it says, "Here's a little pocket hug, please keep it safe and close, then it will be there beside you when you need it most." And it comes with a little sticky pad, just a little one there. So I'm going to stick it here in the car so it's always with me. Right, I'm going to go home. I'm going to get a shower, have some tea, although I'm not actually very hungry. I had quite a late dinner. I'm going to get a shower and then I'll be going to the theatre. So I'll see you later. So I've had my shower, I've had my tea, I've now got to decide what to wear. I didn't actually get any time while I was at work to even consider what to wear. I actually did a bit of work, but I also did, you know, a bit of chatting as well. So that did not get done. So I'm now contemplating what I'm going to put on and put my face on. Does anybody else stand in front of their packed wardrobe and still have no idea what to wear? But I think I'm going to wear a dress. I've got this navy one. I'm just going to put on some tights, some boots. I'll be wearing a big coat, and it sounds like we're going to go and pop and have a drink before we go to the theatre. Oh, this is the dress that I've gone with. Like I said, the navy one. I've just put some silver tone jewellery on with it, bracelet, necklaces. Got my boots on. Spritz myself with some perfume. This is it's a knockoff. I don't know exactly what of. I'm not really big on my perfumes, but I just like to smell nice. Bit of lippy putting on. I need to grab my handbag and then we'll be off. I've got my scarf on, I've got my bag, I need my coat, and then we're off. It's 6:10 and I've got the shades on. We're back home from our night out on the town. We've really enjoyed it. It's not something we do very often, and the play was absolutely excellent. If you do get a chance to go and see Fawlty Towers, it is well worth going and seeing. Although I'm not gonna lie, the first half was absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with the play at all, and we were right up in the gods, like I've said. And these tickets weren't particularly cheap, even though we was in the gods. And we went to the interval, came back, and there was about 3 rows behind us. Nobody was sitting in them before the second half. When we came back from the interval, somebody had moved into these seats right behind us, and there were this bloke and for about the first 20 minutes of the second half. You know, when he'd obviously got a bag of Maltesers and all I could hear was the rustling of this bag, and it drove me backers. I don't think it's fair, to be honest, to sit there and ruin someone else's, you know, pleasure like that. Anyway, I enjoyed it. So did David. Hopefully we will do it a little bit more often with any luck. But it's time for bed. It's about 10:10, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. It is now Friday morning, and myself and David, we've been and done the weekly shop like we normally do on a Friday, and we've popped into the range and we've just picked up a few bits for the garden. Well, this is actually for the front door. So a few weeks ago I saw these brackets, and this is a little bird that's on it, and there's some leaves, and I just thought they look quite nice and decorative, and they were only £2.99. So I really fancied these. I've got at the side of the front door, I've got this, it's sort of like a brick column that holds up I don't know what it's called, like an overhang at the top, and these are going to go on this brickwork. And these were, as I say, £2.99 for the birds, and you can get them with a butterfly on, but I think they were a bit bigger and a touch more expensive, maybe £3.99. So obviously I've got two of these for the side of the door, and then what I'm planning on doing is putting these up. And I bought these, I got the brackets last week, and I bought these today. Sorry, the sun is shining on this box, but it's like a solar panelled powered topiary bush, and these were from the range again, and these were £9.99. and I'll just take it out of the box. I don't think you're going to be able to see it because it's too light. So this is the solar panel bit. I have no idea yet how we're going to actually put these on, but David says we'll figure it out. So this is how they hang on, and you can either hang them on brackets, or they do come with a stick, so you can actually, I think you just kind of run it through the thing and stick it into the ground. But these are, as I say, for the front door, and I'll try and put it on. Don't know if you can, hold on, it should not work now. I want it to. I think it's because if I try and cover the sole a bit, you can just, they're actually flashing, so yeah, you can just see them flashing. So hopefully somehow or other they are going to go on these brackets at the side of the door, and they were £9.99 each. Oh, they're still flashing. That's it. I'm just going to hope somebody doesn't decide to help themselves to them. That's the only problem, but they do look really nice, so I'm going to put them up. I just need my brother-in-law to help with the brackets, because David and power tools don't go together, so I just need his help to get the brackets on. But yeah, I just really like the shape of these with the little bird, so hopefully they will look nice. So today is the day that I'm meeting up with the friendship group that I've recently joined. So my sister was supposed to be going, but she's cried off. She does work nights, so she says she's too tired. So I'm just going to get myself ready. It's about 10 to 12. I'll be setting off in about maybe 20 minutes. So I'll catch up with you in a little while. So I'm just about to head off out the door to my friendship group, and because it's a little bit cool, I've decided to stick my scarf on. And I don't get much chance to wear this, but it's a really nice peach colour, and I think for this time of year this is a really nice colour to wear. I've got a jacket that is now going to get an outing because it's kind of warm enough to get away with a jacket. It's in the car, out the car, in the cafe, so I don't need a big coat. And I've got my Camely beigey boots that I bought from Primark, bargain at £5. They're getting a night outing, and I'm going to spritz myself with my Bespoke Woman London Woman, and this is the mandarin and praline and white flowers, and it does smell really, really nice. So that's me done, and I'll catch you soon. Thought I'd just show you this little pocket hug that I got from my work colleague. I've stuck it here on my dashboard, and hopefully it'll stay there. It comes with a little sticky tab underneath. Yeah, not only was that a really nice thing to do, it kind of made me feel a little bit humble as well, that she took the time to think about me and purchase it. I mean, how nice is that? I've got to return the favour somehow. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that, but I will. So I've now got back from my meeting up with the friendship group. It's been a very enjoyable couple of hours. These ladies are, do you know, they're just very nice. They're great to be around. We've spoke about some personal stuff. We've just talked about nothing. We've laughed a lot. And it's just a really nice, great space to be in. And hopefully we will carry on and become, you know, good friends. There's about 3 of them that have known each other for a long time, years and years and years. And so it'd be nice if we could all be friends for the coming years. But I've really enjoyed it. It's a shame my sister wasn't there, but hopefully she will come next time. But one of the ladies, a couple of her daughters come, they're grown up, but one of them, she looks like she's a right character, and it's just really nice to see someone so young. I think she's maybe in her, I don't know, middle to late 20s, but she was very outgoing, very, I don't know how to describe her. She was just, yeah, someone who, I don't think she doesn't care what people think. She was just talking away, and I think that it was just really, really refreshing to see. But I had an amazing time. Can't wait for the next meetup. So I've got back and I've had my tea, so I'm all nicely fulled up. And that was courtesy again of David. I don't know what we would eat if it was left to me for the cooking, but fortunately I don't have to do the cooking, and I am absolutely so grateful for that. I do wash the pots though. I do wash the pots. So it's now time to just chill out again for the rest of the day. I mean, I've kind of chilled out the whole day really. I've only done a bit of shopping. I've painted the fence a bit and been to the friendship group and had my tea. Yeah, so I haven't really done an awful lot. It's just really nice to have a really chilled out day. But it's now time to just go make a drink, make a cuppa. That is my thing that I do, make the drinks. And we've got a nice piece of vanilla cheesecake, so I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. But if you've watched the video, I do appreciate it. If you'd like to give me some likes, I also appreciate that. Any comments, any feedback. Obviously, if you'd like to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.